Welcome guys to Next Level Toys. We got a nice little haul here for you all and for me. I have not went through them. It was just a one picture of a little box of cars. I don't want to be too flippy floppy here, but let's see what we got for $25. This was on Facebook Marketplace. We drove a little ways to get to it, but we didn't get a picture because by the time I looked again, and because I didn't know if I was going to get it, they had already pulled it off. So let's get started. Looks like Hot Wheels and Matchbox mostly. This is the original McDonald's Hot Wheel car. We don't have too many of these, at least in this kind of shape. That's a nice Thunderbird. We have a 1957 Chevy Earl. This is the only second time I ever seen this. This is what caught my attention. One of my old friends, and when I was like 7 or 8 years old, gave me a casting just like this, only it's missing the hood. I've never seen another one like it until today. And this even has the hood. Solid metal casting. It is a definite beaut. Alright, what else is in here? Here's a Dodge Challenger 75. Old Matchbox Lesney. It does have a couple cracks on the top, but looks like it's painted up like the Dukes of Hazzard. Matchbox. This is, I don't know what this is. Chevy Pro Stocker. I've never even gotten one of these before. I think I might have a white one, but it looks a little bit different. And it says Halley's Comet. That's actually pretty neat. Sorry, I got my light so bright in here, this is hard for me to read small writing in here. I got a couple of these. This is a Matchbox Mini Cooper. This is what started me on my collection. A long time ago, I went to a thrift store, antique store. It was more of an antique store, and they had one of these for sale, and I know I overpaid for it, but that was one of my first cars that really got me into collecting when I was in middle school with my parents. I still have that car. Here's a solid metal Chevy van. This is nice. BF Goodwrench Matchbox Racing. This is all metal. It's very heavy. So it looks like these were not played with that much. And there's definitely, looks like be mostly vintage cars here. This is one of them Rollomatics 1973 Matchbox. It's an awesome green and black tank. That is awesome. I've never seen one in this particular color. And this is in very nice shape. Let us know what you think of $25. I mean, this definitely appears to be a very nice deal already. This is a McDonald's Stomper. We actually did a series on these a couple years ago. I have the complete set, including the limited edition larger Stomper from McDonald's that I actually acquired in a box of cars that actually matched these. This is in very nice shape. This is the Renegade little mini Stomper. These are actually becoming quite collectible, because that is from late 80s. Matchbox Superfast, another Chevy van. 79. So late 70s, early 80s, solid metal van. It's actually the same as that looking casting as this thing. It is. The same window decals and holes, roof. It's pretty cool. We don't find vans too often. Here's a England 1970 Matchbox race car. It still has the driver and the head. When we find these, usually that dude's pretty mangled. And I like the purple. Matchbox purple tractor. We've never seen one of these before. 72. When they say made in England, obviously, and you know, super fast, you can tell they're the older Matchbox cars. This is pretty sweet. It has even got the, still got the seat in there. If it rains, it might protect you a little bit. What's this? Hot Wheels Hong Kong. I ain't never seen one in this particular casting before. It's just like those Corvettes we got a while back. It has the pop-up thing. What an interesting metal casting. Now, it is missing, possibly missing. I would say there was probably something up and closed. Or is it just made like that? I can't tell. Let me know what y'all think about that. Hopefully it's not missing anything. Now this is a beaut. Hong Kong Mattel 78. This is a Hot Wheels. It's a very unusual looking Hot Wheel car. Now, yeah, this is a definite gem. I've never even seen this kind of casting before. I'm not sure if it's missing anything on the top, but it don't appear to be. Is that a... You look inside of it? Oh! No way! If you look in there, it looks kind of... You probably can't tell on the camera, but it's actually like... looking through a little mini telescope. That is cool. We found a few of these before. This is the old Matchbox, like 70s engine for the train. Although this one is very nice condition. Rail freight. Matchbox Ferrari. Not horribly old. This is late 80s, probably early 90s. Still in nice shape. These are actually very nice shape overall. Hot Wheels 80s, early 90s. Looks like a color changer. I'm pretty sure this is a color changer. It's the same time period, and you can tell by the paint it looks to be one. And another Corvette. The first one in this show anyway. Got a dark green. The paint even has like orange cracks, but it's made like that. Just making sure. Beautiful. I love Corvettes. Then we have the Cadillac. What? Silver and brown. We found this in one of our last videos a while back for car hunts, and we always find this in brown, and we made a comment about it. Because anytime I find these, they're brown. Look at this. There's another color scheme for it. Now this is old. This is the Jet Threat Hot Wheels 1970. I got one more other one just like this. It is not Redline. They probably did make this in Redline, but this one is not Redline. Solid metal. They don't make them like that much anymore these days. This one is not too old, although it is early 90s. We have a few of these Hot Wheels. Like the white wall tires on it. This is a super fast Matchbox. It's called the Cosmobile. I have the blue one. If you look at my one of my first videos, it hit 100,000 views. It's of my Matchbox car collection. I got the blue one in there. We finally got the red one. And it's actually in good shape too. There's another Stomper in here. This is the Chevy S10, I believe. Oh, there's a tiny little plastic car in here. It says Chevrolet on it. That is pretty neat. Probably a game toy, I'm not sure. Oh, 1982, Hong Kong. A Camaro on a Hong Kong base. That's early 80s. For a second there, I thought it was one of the 60s. Just because of the color. It's very, very faded, but it's got a gold and black paint job. I wish that was Redline. old Matchbox Lesney. Obviously it's missing something. Other than that, it's in good shape. Probably was a dump truck. This is definitely an old Hot Wheels color changer. Well, no. I'm not sure on that one, actually. What do y'all think? Is it? Was it? It's a nice looking Hot Wheel car for sure, though. There's an old cement mixer in here made by Lesney. For those who don't know, if it says made by Lesney, England, it's a Matchbox. They changed that later on down the road. It was always a Matchbox, but they just decided to put them on later on and let you know, okay, yeah, these are Matchbox. They're called Matchboxes because they're smaller and they came in inside as a tiny little Matchbox. If you find the Matchboxes, they're worth as much as the car in a lot of cases. This is Lesney Ford 69. This is a good example of what I'm telling y'all. This is when they about switched over Lesney, but it also says Matchbox on there too. This is a 3-axle tow truck, and it still has the plastic hood. I never seen one in a red white. We got that now. This is another McDonald Happy Meal Corvette, the black version. These were together. There was an 8-car set. These are nice shape. Very first set released from McDonald's. There's the Pontiac, older Matchbox car, late 80s, early 90s. And we have another, this is a Lincoln. Wow, I don't ever find Lincolns. Look at this. Currently I am driving a Lincoln MKZ. It's been a good car. Still looking for another Audi here soon. Can't complain on the Lincoln though. It's a good quality made car by Ford. We have a few of these. This is a Dodge Challenger. This is late 70s, early 80s. There's one more in here. What is this? This is a Matchbox 71 Lesney, England. I have never seen this particular casting either. And the name of this car is Flaming Mafia. How about that? That's pretty cool. It has flames on it, obviously. So that is all of that. Please let us know what you think about this $25 haul. We think we scored pretty good. Till then, happy hunting out there, and we will see y'all next time. Goodbye.